The virus that has been rampant years ago has been continually spreading in the school community even to these days.
Pain within the risk. As though life were an endlessly calamitous nightmare. A familiar story of a dominating falcon who swooped down quickly on the small bird to capture its priceless power. You may argue that words are simply words, but they actually contain far more significance than they actually are.
Society's never-ending quandary that persists in rubbing your bright grin in joy, while poisoning your heart with such black profound fear and self-doubt. Palette turned to blacks and grays, and an irreversible scar that is left deep within your inner self.
An epidemic spreading quickly around the world, and it is called
As a teenager, many of you, or most likely more than half of the population, has experienced different types of bullying such as name-calling, insults, teasing, intimidation, homophobic or racist remarks, or verbal abuse.
In a report, there are more than 49,000 reported cases of students who experienced bullying in the Philippines from the year 2017 to 2020.
According to the survey, 30 out of 46 or 65% of students experience being bullied at the campus.
According to the National Center Against Bullying, verbal bullying includes those that are mentioned. While verbal bullying can start off harmless, it can escalate to levels that start affecting the individual target. Insulting words can be as painful as a stab with a knife. They could ache in the same way sticks and stones can beat you. Our words impact others. The TV production that accompanies the research study focuses on the daily lives of the mistreated students and offers guidance on how to deal with verbal bullying. It depicts the circumstances of the chosen students who are being bullied, as well as the perception of how verbal bullying affects academically.
The grade 7 and 8 students of Iloilo National High School Special Program in Journalism were gathered at MB Social Hall for a seminar to teach the respondents more about verbal bullying.
At this juncture, we introduce you our respondents.
My name is Marvin Luis Lim from SPJ 8 Pulitzer.
I am Precious Jewel Flaviano from grade 7 Carolus.
My name is Tony Aster Barano Robite and I am from grade 7 Carlos.
As a student, verbal bullying made me feel insecure of myself. Verbal bullying made me doubt myself. As a result, I may make several mistakes during the performance. Yes, I believe the school should take appropriate action because it has a significant impact on the students' mental health and the way of thinking. It always starts with a spark, just like making fire. For some, it may be okay for them, but for others, they take it to heart. As time passes, the words uttered by the bully will be engraved on the minds of those students.
Verbal bullying can be very damaging and may have a long-term physiological effects on the victim like me. Verbal bullying can also destroy a child's self-image and self-esteem. This can lead to depression and anxiety. Insult, teasings, and spreading rumors can also destroy a person's confidence. I started get bullied in the age of 12. Some of my friends are body shaming me for no reason, and also my own family says hurtful words to me that cause my self-confidence to sink down.
I was around 7 years old at that time. A male classmate verbally bullied me in our classroom. He was bothering me and said all sorts of things against me. Yes, because our advisor reminds us not to bully others. He calls the attention of a student if he or she is reported to say anything hurtful against each other.
As a result of the current circumstance, we, the researchers, took action to put an end to each student's nightmares. We also consulted a psychotherapist and a school guidance counselor on how each victim can survive and prevent this never-ending problem.
Yes, definitely. There are a lot of cases of verbal bullying. So it affects their self to the point that it also affects their academic performance. So in verbal bullying, there is an emotional abuse, and these things affects to their academic performance. Students mostly they can function under class, hindi sila makafocus sa klase nila, and also they have this fear of going to class. So cases such as these are being referred to the guidance office as well as sa aton man nga Dean of Discipline. So the first thing that we do is to forward the case sa aton Dean of Discipline. So if there is a violation sa aton school policy and needs disciplinary action, then that's the time that we refer the client to the Dean of Discipline. So we have our information drive. So we will be producing flyers to be given to the students, and also very important to seek out for help. Don't hesitate to reach out specifically to the guidance counselors and the proper authorities. So talk to someone who you can really trust and express yourself. So if so it's okay to feel hurt, but important thing is that we need to bounce back and to cope with it. Okay?
So from the word itself, bullying, it means to say that it is a form of harassment, perpetrated by someone who in some way more powerful. So by the word itself, verbal, that means to say it has to do with words. So what are some of the verbal bullying? Like for example, we have name calling, and then we have also teasing in a hurtful way, and then we have put down, and then we have also public humiliations, and also racist. First and foremost, they really have to recognize their potentials, because usually those who bullied would always try to check if this person can be bullied or not. Second one, students need also what are the important factors or where they can run to in case they would be bullied. They don't have only to keep quiet and then allow things to be repeated.
This research is worth studying because of the fact that this issue is existing and a long-term problem that is in need of a solution that has resulted in an unhealthy and emotional state of students. Digging deeper into this, we discovered the sorrowful lives of students who became the victims. Considering about prevalent issues in schools reminds us of bullying, but who will benefit in this study?
Not only the students, but the whole INHS community, because this attempts to educate and serve as a lesson to those around us. Having the understanding about bullying will enable you to identify individuals who need help, whether they are the ones who are bullied or the bullies. We can take steps to alert the administration of the school to take action and develop preventative measures to make the school a safe and sensitive place for all.
According to the American Psychological Association, preventing bullying in school can reduce the school bullying perpetration and victimization through the anti-bullying programs. Through this, violence prevention addresses disruptive and antisocial behavior by teaching self-awareness, self-esteem and social skills, and problem-solving. In this context, bullying awareness aims to focus the adolescents' awareness of the negative consequences of bullying for victims.
Okay, you better stop before I tell a teacher.
And do this, I am working, and those words here is not.
Yes, you are right. We can be together. We can be each other's support against them.